Hey, welcome to robertwiesman.com. I am Robert Wiesman, your personal branding architect. And today, in this quick video, I want to dive into the differences between a quality and cookie cutter personal brand. There are several different that make a quality brand much more worth the time, the investment, and the hustle that you have to put in to create it. But I'm just going to dive into 5 of those today. Okay, so let's jump in. Number 1 is quality brands are specialists, while cookie cutter brands are generalists. Now, what that means is specialists are unique. They specialize in one particular thing, or at least they market themselves as an expert in one particular area that they know that's going to be valuable to the target audience, to that right customer, right? Like, for example, the one I always love to use is like a dog trainer. Let's say you have a pit bull or something, and you're looking for a dog trainer, and you're searching on the web, or you're searching ads and whatnot, and then you see a bunch of different dog training experts in your area, but then you see the pit bull training expert in your area. Now, that individual, of course, is going to stand out to you because that's what you're looking for. The specialist, he's great at this. This guy specializes at pit bulls. He's great at training pit bulls. So that can demand higher fees, and it pre-qualifies that person online, the customer and the prospect, before ever reaching out to you. Know that they're calling the pit bull specialist. Well, chances are they got a pit bull, so you know they're the type of client you want to do business with, right? So specialists is what a quality brand builds. Generalists are in most cases what comes out of a cookie cutter brand, and specialists get paid the top tier, and the most generalists generally don't. Okay, number 2. Quality brands have a creative UVP, a unique value proposition. Well, cookie cutter brands have a boring or not valuable or no unique value proposition whatsoever. Now, what I mean by a creative UVP, it's custom tailored around the audience and the customers that you want to attract, right? It's built around what you know their pains are, what you know makes them happy, what you know they're looking for, what you know that, and they have told you through the intel and what you do to figure this out, that they see value in these type of services and these type of things. Now, a cookie cutter UVP or no UVP, you got it. There's no unique value proposition, right? But a boring one is the stuff that you hear a lot, especially in the auto industry, since that's one of my specializations, is working with car sales professionals with their brands, is that a lot of dealers, people are like, I've been in business for 20 years. We put customers first. Come to me for a great customer experience, this and that. See, that doesn't explain. That's boring. It doesn't go into exactly what you're going to do for me and why it's valuable and why you're different. So qualities deliver creative, unique value proposition, while cookie cutters, they're boring, they have no value, or they have none at all. Number 3, quality brands create content that the marketplace wants, while cookie cutter brands create content about them. Now, for example, this comes to your blog and to the content you create online and on social. Now, quality brands aren't out there chest pounding themselves and all talking about what they do and about them. They're creating content that's valuable to the marketplace, to the clients they want to target in the marketplace. They're creating how-tos. They're creating information. They're creating local events and content that's valuable to people in the geographical area, right? They're not out there doing what cookie cutter brands do, where they're creating content that's solely just about their product or service, or solely about them, or it's about a big sale coming up, or it's about how to save money on this. You get what I mean? Quality brands create content that's valuable and is educational to their target audience. Cookie cutter brands, if they create any content, it's just stuff that's about specifically what they do, who they are. It's all about driving sales. It's not about giving value. Number 4 is quality brands attract high quality targeted clients. Well, cookie cutter brands, they just don't. Now this goes back to a couple of the other ones we talked about earlier, is that the specialization and the unique value proposition and your content, they're all built around and custom tailored to appeal to a certain demographic or a certain segment of your marketplace, that you want more of those clients, not just any client. Because there's no, so there, it's true that we always hear the thing that, you know, all customers are great, customers are always right. They're not. Like all customers are not created equally. I want the high target ones that see my specialization and know it's right for them, the ones that have pre-qualified themselves, like at the example of the dog trainer. And that's who I want, because they're going to come to me, they're not going to grind me on price, they're not going to BS me around, they're going to do business, they see the value in what, you know, the services I provide and what I have. They're willing to pay the money, and they're also going to send me great referrals and people just like them, more people that I want to work with. Cookie cutter brands, they just don't deliver that. And lastly, number 5 is quality brands have a true vision and mission. While cookie cutter brands, they just shoot from the hip. You know what I mean? Like a quality brand has a documented and thought out vision of what they want to accomplish, what do they want to be known for in their industry, what's the legacy that they want to leave behind, what is it that they're chasing, the end result of everything they're putting in. Do they want to change the whole experience and how their marketplace looks at shopping for a new car or shopping for a new house, correct? They have the mission, which the mission is defined. The mission is the actions and what you're going to do to accomplish that vision, right? So if you have this vision of being the most talked about and go-to car sales representative in all of Los Angeles for luxury vehicles, of course, that would be, you would put together a much better copy than that for your specialization, but something along those lines, or the luxury real estate agent for Beverly Hills, that type of thing. Well, you want to have that's your vision. Your mission is going to be, what is it you're going to do to get there? What is it, the actions, and how are you going to knock this vision out? The cookie cutter brands, they're not thinking like that. They're just trying to get in front of as many customers as possible, not even targeting the customers, so that they're going to sit there and spend their money and time to attract the type of client that they might not even like, right? So that all goes back to that vision and mission. Having that is how you're going to figure out who are the right clients, what's your unique value proposition, what your specialization should be, all that. Now, before we go out of here, I want to give you a quick bonus tip. All right, always remember this, is always be yourself. When you're building your personal brand, always be yourself, because a first edition of something is always worth more, right? When it's a first edition of a painting, of a sneaker, like the first edition of the Jordan 1s are worth way more than all the re-releases and the reprints, right? Same with original prints of books and things like that. So always be yourself, and remember, because a first edition is always worth more. Look, now, so you can get cracking on your high quality personal brand, check below whether you're already actively personal branding or you haven't even started yet. Check below, and we have the next step for wherever you're at in the branding process, whether you're actively getting it on and you want to take your cookie cutter brand to quality brand status, or if you're active, you have a quality brand you think, but you want to take it even to the next level, or if you haven't even gotten started or you're just getting your feet wet. We're going to continue below, and I'll see you inside.